What's up everyone, Tim here, aka Event21, bringing you week 5 of the PPDL. Last week we had a very convincing 3-0 victory over Cape Bardis. With that result we are up to 3rd place with a 3-1 record and a 11 differential. We jumped over Cape Bardis himself. With 1 point of differential, and yeah, we are now currently sitting in 3rd, going pretty strongly, honestly. But this week we have a strong opponent in DBG 128, coach of the Dallas Starmies. They are currently just a little bit down us with a 2-2 record and a +3 differential. And yeah, even though they are the Dallas Starmies, they are a Sun team. Yeah, it's kind of surprising for me as well, because Starmie is not a Sun mon, so why would you draft a Sun team? On the other hand, I have a Sun team in the NMC and I am called the Water Polo Vortexels, so yeah, not one to judge, of course. But his Sun team consists of Sunsetter Ninetales, which is also one of his 2 Terra captains, together with his Lilligant, which pair of course really well in a Sun team. Other Pokemon that really enjoy being in the sunlight are the Walking Wake, because of his photosynthesis, the Mega Houndoom because of his solar power ability once it's Mega evolved, Slitherwing of course also a photosynthesis mon, Venusaur having Chlorophyll, and his Hisuian Typhlosions. Eruptions just do massive damage in the sun. Other mons, Ursaluna is not really a sun mon, but it is a great physical breaker. Regieleki, the fastest mon in the game and also a great spinner. Grimmsnarl being able to set up screens and just be a general nuisance. And last but not least, the Ogerpon Wellspring, which can take the water type moves in its Sun team. So, against such a scary opponent, what do I bring? Well, we bring the rain, of course. We start off with my special rain breaker, Gunslinger the Kingdra. Max special attack with 188 speed with a timid nature, swift swim, and the final points go into a Spadef, so those are 68 points. Rocking the Expert Belt, Draco Meteor, Hurricane, Weather Ball and Flash Cannon. Rocking Terra Flying. Terra Flying is doing awesome because Ogerpon Wellspring, Venusaur, Lilligant and Slitherwing all take super effective damage from it. Walking Wake gets OHKO'd by Draco Meteor if it's offensive. Ninetales doesn't like a Weather Ball in the rain. Just like Mega Houndoom, Hisuian Typhlosion and the Ursaluna, those who don't like it. And Flash Cannon is there if he brings the Grimmsnarl. Next up we bring Dear God of Bearscuda as a physical rain sweeper. Max attack, 216 speed with an adamant nature, ensures I always outspeed everything except the Regieleki outside of Sun. Swift Swim doubles of course my speed stats, so I even outspeed a Regieleki. And the Life Orb is boosting the damage of liquidations into his team, which do go pretty hard. If he switches in his Ogerpon Wellspring, I click Poison Jab on it and have a big chance to OHKO it. Psychic Fangs is great against the Venusaur and the Slitherwing. And if he decides to have his screens up, I can break through his screens with Psychic Fangs. And Close Combat is there for if it's not raining, or mainly if it's not raining and he is in his Mega Houndoom or Ursaluna and I need to big hit off. To set wrong side. Next up is going to be another somewhat offensive, somewhat bulky set. It's Pilosprine, a little piece of heaven, short during the battle, OLPO. Alpo. Sounds funny, I know. 128 HP with 252 special defense. With the Eviolite ensures I can take 2 Fire Blast from Ninetales if he is choice specs in Sun. It means I can live a Grass type move from Tower Grass Lilligant without setup. I can live Eruptions from Hisuian Typhlosion in the Sun. And with 128 attack I still do a lot of damage because I am also Adamant Nature. Thick Fat lowers the damage from Fire type moves, which is very useful in this match. Ice Shard and Earthquake are basically the only two offensive moves I need. Earthquake for his Fire types and Ice Shard is just great options to finish things off and super effective damage into something like the Lilligant. Rain Dance is there so I can block his offensive moves and weaken his Fire type moves even further. And Stealth Rocks are just amazing into his team, so yeah, also great to have. Screamtail is going to be a Wish Passer and a special setup set. 252 HP, 240 speed with a timid nature. Final points go into special defense, so those are the 16. Heavy duty boots in case he decides to bring hazards against me. It's just great to have my Wish Passer being able to jump into battle without having to take damage from hazards. D-Gleam and Psyshock is coverage enough for my opponent to always take at least neutral damage. Wish, of course, to heal up my Pokemons, and Calm Mind if I see the opportunity to not only boost my special attack, but even further strengthening my special defense, and yeah, making me be able to take on the Venusaur 1v1. Other things I can take on are the Walking Wake, Slither Wing, especially with the speed boost that I'm getting. And yeah, Ninetales because of speed and drop boosts. Pelipper is going to be my rain setter this week, of course. Physical Wall with basically max HP, max defense, relaxed nature, 8 points in special attack, Hurricane, Weather Ball, U-turn, Roost. Hurricane, same. Hurricane and Weather Ball, same as the Kingdra. Just being able to hit most things for big damage, even though I don't have much investment. And U-turn is great for momentum. And finally, we bring again Afterlife as a physical wall. 216 HP, 252 speed with an impish nature. Makes it so I can always live a Fire Punch in Sun from the Ursaluna. With the 12 speed EVs, I always outspeed Ursaluna, even if he's max speed. I can click Strength Sap and lower his attack stat while also keeping myself healthy. And the final 28 points in attack, because I can do a little bit more damage with those. Rocky Helmet to take damage from things like the Ursaluna or the Slither Wing. Also being able to counter Ogerpon Wellspring with moves like Power Whip and Poltergeist and Spikes, again for hazard setup. Looking at his team, I forgot to put on the rings, but I fully expect him to bring things like the Ninetales, because it's a big part of his team with Sun. The Walking Wake is certainly coming. I can see the Ogerpon Wellspring coming, because yeah, Water Absorb is just too good into my team. I can see Venusaur coming for Sunsweep. Ursaluna I can see coming because he needs more physical strength. And the final spot can be the Grimmsnarl, just for screens. Or Lilligant because it's his other Terra Captain. So these are the 6 Pokemon that are going to do it for me this week. So yeah, let's contact DBG and let's jump into the battle. So here we are with DBG for our battle, and I believe it's somewhat what I expected to be. 3 grass types, so Gunslinger, Stera, flying will be very important here. And would he start off with his Ninetales? Likely, I guess. If he starts off with his Ninetales, I counter him pretty well with Piloswine, I believe, so yeah. And I can always switch out into my Pelipper, Lilligant. Not what I expected. Lilligant. Quiver Dance Sweep does do a lot of damage into me. Ice Shard has big potential to two-shot it if he is offensive, so I think I'm just gonna try that out. Ice Shard 13% into Ninetales. So this is more of an offensive set, I guess. Yes, sirree. So EQ should take this out if he is Fire Blast. Shouldn't be doing all that much, even if he is modest. So I'm clicking EQ here, I guess. Yeah. No sun for you. And Piloswine picking up a kill turn 2. Attaboy. Walking Fake with the speed boost. Walking Wake, Sun boost into... Yeah, I don't live a Hydro Steam from speed boosted from Choice Specs set. Yeah, your speed boost. But if I go into my Screamtail in Sun, Hydro Steam still is a 2-shot. Dear God. But if he, I can scout for specs and... Wait, my speed also gets boosted, so I outspeed. Lol. Screamtail. 41. You are not specs, my friend. You are no boosting item? Curious. I outspeed, so a Calm Mind takes me out of range for Venusaur. Okay. Was he regular or Mega? I thought he was regular Venusaur. Venusaur, Sun Sweep. Sludge Bomb does about 50. I'm boots, by the way. If I go for... Wait, he is Sun boosted. Speed. He outspeeds, does about 50. Psyshock does a lot of damage. That's Life Orb if he's Choice Specs. He shouldn't be able to KO me either. So I go for damage here. I outspeed it. 37%, so this is also not boost. Yeah. And I did 77. 523 if we are in Sun. Modest. Maybe he's modest. I'm clicking Psyshock again here. And we claim another kill. Okay. This thing. Screamtail into Ursa Luna. I am not doing all that much. We are still in Sun, by the way. How much does my Pelipper take? A lot, but he's not burned yet, so he's healthy. Yeah, it's time to let loose my Pelipper. Swords Dance. And he's burned now. Burned, so he has a decent chance to KO. Pelipper, but Weather Ball also has a decent chance to KO. 149. Yeah, I have a higher base speed. I'm clicking Weather Ball. I outspeed. Ooh, barely misses the KO. Facade is a kill. But I think Kingdra is at a point where I can basically sweep his team now. I'm clicking Weather Ball against this. And it's gone. Ogerpon Wellspring. Terra Flying with Hurricane. Oh wait, Pelipper is dead. Yep. Walking Fake. Photosynthesis because he's booster. Walking Wake. Booster. Speed into Kingdra in rain. I outspeed, I kill with Draco. There we go. But do I still kill his Lilligant with Terra Flying Hurricane? I do not, but I can chip him down quite big handily. He's Terra Electric, 18%. He's setting up a Quiver Dance. So this thing basically has a chance to counter sweep me. Terra Electric. Yeah, Draco is doing most damage here. But in rain I do still outspeed. I'm going for damage. Because even at +1 speed she can't outspeed my Barraskewda in rain. 725. Yeah, Lilligant has to go to +3 to outspeed, so Draco. 29%. Take me out now. Thank you. Necessary sack, so Barraskewda can finish the job because I outspeed. And Liquidation in rain does the most damage. Yes, there we go. GG. Yeah, proving rain is superior over sun, I guess. Yeah, GG to DBG. Terra Flying. Kingdra just came in clutch. How many kills did it get? Like 3 or 4. So yeah, let's have a look at who I think should be or could be the MVP of this battle. So the two possible MVP candidates for today are either Piloswine or Kingdra. Piloswine just taking out his DBG Sun options really early on in the game. I mean turn 2 in the game, so yeah, really early on. And Kingdra just breaking through 3 of his mons was just incredible. Great prep on that part with, yeah, taking out both, the Walking Wake, the, yeah, it did take out the Ursaluna and it also took out the Ogerpon Wellspring. So, yeah, great performances from those two. Yeah, Bramblegast isn't going to make it if he's not even touching the field, so yeah, that's it for week 5 already. I think we are pretty well underway from playoffs with a 4-1 record at this point, and we won 4-0, so our differential goes up even further, so that's pretty great as well. Yeah, yeah, only leaves me to ask for, if you're not subscribed, leave a sub. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you're not and you want to help me out reaching that goal, would be awesome. If not, all good. Hope you have a good one, and I hope to see you all for week 6 next week. Bye!